Microsoft has just acquired Activision, Starfield has just come out. It seems that Xbox fans can finally celebrate.
You're fired!
What's good, YouTube? It's your host S.H.I.N.O, the Prince, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. Now, this video will be quick, but I'd just like to give a big shout out and thank you to everyone that's been coming through, rocking with the channel, leaving likes and subscribing. Really appreciate it. Let's rock. Okay, it's time to be honest. When it comes to those big bucks, we know that Daddy Microsoft has that dough.
Currency! Just how I like them.
And with an annual turnover in the hundreds of billions, which steady increases year on year, even they aren't immune from.
You're fired!
Now, usually huge layoffs at a company aren't always a big deal. They could just be simple cost-cutting measures. But what I found interesting about this is that the layoffs generally impacted customer service and sales teams. But despite that, Xbox still got hit hard. Now, amongst the Xbox layoffs were both the Coalition and 343 Studios. Which, to be honest, isn't too surprising because both studios have been underperforming.
I'm upset with myself. I kind of revisit our process, revisit our process.
But what I found personally interesting is that they also mentioned layoffs on the Starfield team. Now, Starfield, as we all know, is Xbox's biggest game, not just of this year, but probably of the last 5 years. And it's had to do a lot of heavy lifting by itself. And for the record, I've always said that it's ridiculous that they put so much pressure on Starfield to perform. Like, there's no way that the whole fate of the Xbox brand should just depend on the success of one game. That's actually ridiculous. But either way, I'm just surprised with all the hype and everything that Starfield's supposed to be, that they would have layoffs on the team.
The final verdict for Starfield is a 6 out of 10.
Moving along. All jokes aside, people losing their jobs is definitely not a good thing, and I hope all the developers land on their feet and find success in the future. And in more nickel and diming news, Microsoft are apparently blocking third-party accessories from working on the Xbox consoles.
What?
Now, certain members of the Xbox community became aware of this when their third-party controllers were blocked without warning by their consoles. Microsoft then released a blanket statement basically stating that their peripherals are good quality and that other peripherals may undermine the Xbox experience. Basically, you and buy official. Now, this is definitely bad for gamers on a budget who can't always afford to buy official. This is also bad for third-party companies that develop specialized controllers and joysticks for these consoles.
No, God! No, God!
Companies like Brook, who really are good and have really good quality standards, have already come out and apologized and said that they're trying to work on something. Mad Cats, who make the amazing tournament joysticks, they're not even around as a company anymore, so I'm not even sure if they're going to be able to get the licensing. Hori, all these great companies who make great peripherals, how will they be affected? This is really interesting. Now, I put these two stories together because me personally, this might be me doing my little conspiracy thing. But I'm thinking that all of this is coming about because of the Activision deal. Microsoft just spent a ton of money and they got to put it back. They got to put it back. $70 billion is no laughing matter. That's almost a third of their last year's income.
Damn!
So they've got to cut jobs. They've got to make moves. They've got to do everything they got to do to make sure that money comes in. Because by doing this, you're going to have to buy official. You're going to have to, companies are going to have to go out and get certified. That, you got to pay for that. And this is all going to have an effect on the budget gamer and the independent companies. It's more big budget corporate moves from that corporate company. And this is the people that y'all cap for. But that being said, I will not lie, business is business, and they gotta do what they gotta do to put that 70 billion back. Woof. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. I'd just like to give a shout out to everybody that's been covering through, leaving the likes, leaving the comments, good and bad. Let's keep it rocking. How about your boy, Santana, out.